Hi everybody, so I'm Anton and this is Anton Runs. So this would be the part of the video where you have a cool header that introduces the channel, but actually this is not that kind of channel, and actually I don't know how to do a header. Well, in fact, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but that's okay because this channel is actually for me, so it's all good. What am I doing here? Okay, so I'm here to tell you that tomorrow I'm starting a new project in my life, and I thought that it would be a cool way to have a channel just to use it to share with my friends and family, and make a small video entry every day just to go through it. So it's kind of to help me keep myself accountable because I heard that if you share your goals with people you care about, it really helps you in getting where you want to get. So, what is my project about? Before we get to the what, let's start with the why, okay? Do you ever get this feeling that you are not everything that you could be, or you're not everything that you're supposed to be, that something's holding you back, that there's something every time, like any time in your life, there's always something that is in the way, something that's blocking you, something that's just like, not letting you do all these things you want to learn about, all these things you want to see, all these places you want to go. Okay, so I've been living like that pretty much my whole life. And okay, let's be honest. I have done a bunch of things and I have tried and learned many, many different things, but I'm really hungry for more stuff. I'm always, like wishing I could do all these other things and thinking of projects or starting projects that then I don't get to feel, I don't get to finish, and I feel bad with myself about it, and that totally sucks. So, so this is what this project is about, is to kind of deal with this. So when I was a kid, I used to think that the problem is that I was a kid and I was living with my parents and I had to go to school, and whenever I was really free I would be able to like be who I wanted to be and have time to do the things that I really wanted to do. And then you get out of school and you get to uni, and I was like, okay, so uni is kind of hard, this takes more time than I thought. Maybe when I move out and I finish uni, then I'll actually have time for myself. Well, surprised that did not happen either. When I moved out, then I started working and I had even less time for me, and weathering winter sucks and blah blah blah. And so excuses all the time. I always had these excuses. Okay, so fast forward to last week. I am messing around in Facebook, wasting my time as usual, and I came across this video that a friend of mine had shared. So the video is by this surfer named Kyle, and what the video was about. So the video is called "My Morning Routine Sucks," and what the video actually is about is this guy telling what he does every day of his life, um, first thing in the morning, which is running out of his house, running down to the ocean, to the beach, and just diving into the cold water. And he says that it sucks, that it's horrible, that he hates it. But after the second dive, he gets a third one and then a fourth. And like after a minute or two, it's not so bad at all. And then he just like after a few minutes, he gets out of the water, just runs back home, and then he's super ready to start his day. And I don't know, something clicked. That video did inspire me somehow. The the commitment that this guy had to just doing that every day of his life, just so that he got to be in the ocean at least 5 minutes every day of his life. That was, I don't know. I was like, wow, I would like to be that like that guy. And then I couldn't help but asking me, why not actually be like that guy? Why not just actually do something like that? So, what is my project? Okay, so today is September 20th, 2015, and starting tomorrow, for the next 30 days of my life, every day, I'm going to get up 8 a.m. in the morning, I'm going to run during 15 minutes, then go back home, get a shower, and go to work. And it doesn't sound like a lot to a lot of people, especially if you run. I'm a really bad runner myself, but 15 minutes I think is enough for me, to be honest. And the fact that I can, if I get to be able to just get out of bed and start running, that would be amazing already. So why do this? Why run every day? Well, because I hate it. I'm this kind of person who in the morning, no matter if I slept over 8 hours, I'm sleepy. I'm going to be sleepy. I get to work and I'm like tired, and that's like an awful way of starting your day. Really, I would really like to be able to start my day just feeling that I'm full of energy. Um, a few weeks ago, a friend of mine gave me this super good burn. Actually, we were talking about playing guitar, and that's something that I'm learning to do, but I've also been learning for years. And I said, "Oh yeah, I used to have a guitar when I was in uni. I tried to learn, but..." And then he finished a sentence for me, and he says, "But playing video games is easier, right?" And I wanted to say, "No, that's not what happened," but kind of, yeah, it is what happened. It's always easier to do something else than what I wanted to do. So so who do you want to be for real? What the version of yourself that you see yourself being in the future, who is that person like? The Anton that I want to be, he doesn't give up learning guitar because playing video games is easier. He doesn't stop from going running every day because it's super hard to get out of bed in the morning. He doesn't snooze the alarm 2 or 3 times in a row and then he's late for work. That's not who I want to be. So I'm going to change who I am. I know it's possible because I think I have changed myself in many other aspects of my life, but I think that lately I have not been working on myself so much. So so yeah, this is what I'm going to do. So what this means is that for the 30 next days of my life, I get up and I go running 15 minutes, no matter what. If it's cold, I run. If it's hot, I run. If it's raining, I run. Uh, Pretty much no matter what I run. If I walk out of my doorstep and there's this biblical proportions storm going on, then maybe I get a pass. But pretty much in any other case, I run. So this is gonna suck. It's gonna be hard, but I'm doing this so that I share it with people. And now, if I don't do it, I'm a sellout. So yeah, thanks in advance for your support with that. And that is all today. See you tomorrow. Let's do this.